Hey guys, this is Topflix and today I bring to you a film review of Care of Kancharapalem, so let's get right into it. Now, Care of Kancharapalem is directed by Maha Venkatesh and it stars people from the town Kancharapalem, and these few of these people are not even actors, so they are just localites who have accepted roles. And I must tell you, even if they aren't actors in real life, the performances they have given are absolutely stunning. So more on that later. Now, the plot of the film is really simple. It revolves around four different people, four different love stories. It kind of enjoys four different experiences, and which you can really cherish and enjoy in this nice little town Kancharapalem, and you kind of feel for all these characters. That's basically the plot. I mean, you have an experience, you have four different experiences. That's exactly what this movie is headed for, at least in the beginning. These people are what make the movie work, and you have a kid who has his own love story. He has his parents who are really poor, and his father basic earning comes from making idols, and it isn't really a stable job. He suffers. You have that storyline go. I really felt for his father. His father kind of in the end became the real heart of the film, which really drove me. But he was one of the most important characters, at least for me. I really felt, and the actor, because the father character is a stammerer, he can't really speak, so I assume that the real life situation of that character is also, I mean, of that actor is also the same thing. But when I actually saw an interview, I was like surprised. I mean, how did this normal person pull off such a complicated role? I really love the character. So the second life revolves around a character named Joseph, who is a Christian, and he has this gangster world. He's a rowdy, and he has this sort of a gangster kind of a situation going on. So that's really cool. I really kind of dug that. There's a whole situation, there's a whole love story planted there, so you guys can cherish that experience. And then you come to the third person, Geddam. He's a guy who works in liquor shop, and he has this whole different experience, whole different life story. So you guys can go through that. And I think this person immediately has the most effective story of all the four people. But the fourth person is what you may call the heart of the film. So this character is named Raju, and man, I really loved every moment that he was on screen. I think he immediately became the audience favorite because he had that comic kind of element, and that too, it was kind of realistic, because just to make it comic, there was no moment in the film which you might not have seen in real life. Of course, there's a situation in the whole situation looks comic, but considering everything, I felt that the character was more realistic and comedic in reality, which is something that I don't get to see a lot in Indian films. So the story really revolves around this sort of creating kind of an experience. Of course, it does have the ups and downs. It has those impacts, those dramatic impacts towards the end, which kind of push the story to be impactful and give you a few ideas, few suggestions over what the society is and how the society is harsh towards few really good ideas and good notions which the society refuses, and transforms itself as a villain to accept those notions. So I think that was the idea of the film, even though the story was really I felt was experience driven instead of message driven, because they're focused towards two acts of the film. I think the third act was the most impactful, whereas the most of the movie was experience driven. It was revolving around the happy moments, the moments which make you laugh, the moments which make you emotionally attached to the characters. You want them to do what they're doing. You want them to move ahead in life. You want that love story to actually see its happy ending ending. But of course, as in every film, there's a timeout to everything, and yeah, that's exactly what happens in this film, and that turns as an impact, and you start feeling for the characters in the third act of the film. So what did I think? I thought the film was a good experience. I cannot say it was a mind-blowing film, because I saw something in this film that I thought the film could have achieved, but did not get time, or was not focused, or was not intended to achieve, which kind of I felt really bad towards the ending, that they couldn't deal with these issues. At the end of the day, I felt maybe this movie could have gone darker, could have given more magnitude, more weight to all these issues, so that maybe the audience could take more than just an experience. So except for that, I really enjoyed the film, because it was a new attempt in Indian cinema. That is definitely something I'm going to remember. It tried to be different in how it can be. I am a guy who likes dark and gritty stories, so I just felt that maybe it should have gone a little darker. It should have addressed those issues. But other than that, I think they really did a good job to attract all the audience, and have all the mixture of audiences enjoy the movie and yet understand the meaning, and show the realistic situation of people in the movie. So I think this film was really an amazing film in all those aspects, and I recommend everyone to go watch it, because not only do you get a film which has all these elements tied up together, you also get natural acting, which is the thing I was speaking about earlier. And yes, this highlight in this movie, the performances by these locals is just amazing. I just felt that they did an absolute amazing job with all those characters. With the performances could never feel more natural, even if done by a reputed actor or some other actor. I cannot imagine any other actor playing these roles. So I really felt that the actors just did an amazing job and brought justice to what this movie stands for. So yes, even for the performances, or just to go try out something new in the theaters, you guys should definitely go check this film out, because I think it's still in theaters, and I think it's doing well in theaters. So you guys should definitely go and check it out. If not, find a way to check it out. So that's my review. I would rate this film easily 4 out of 5 in my opinion. This checked all the boxes. I would have given it 5. In my opinion, it's just taking some time off, and off that whole joyous and melodious experience, and giving us something real and dark. That was something I wanted. But again, I really loved it, because they tried to give everyone, not just me, but everyone, a good experience. So definitely a movie has to focus on its audience, not one person. And yeah, that's my review on this new movie, Care of Kancharapalem. There will be a channel update coming soon on this channel. For what this channel, I just couldn't figure out what this channel has to be, what this channel could be. So now I'm slowly trying to understand where this channel is going and how I can get around things. So I will drop that video in a couple of days. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. Other than that, that's my review. I'll see you again in the next one. Until then, have a nice day and goodbye.